So this is day 6 of the weekly challenge, or the falsely advertised weekly challenge of 52 hours, because that's not going to happen. But it's Saturday, day 6. This is going to be the final day because I'm taking tomorrow off. But we'll go over the orders. So I went out about 9:15 or so. Get this 831 for 4.5 miles. Ace Hardware. They're kind of new online, and this is only like 2 things of Gain and like some Febreze. I didn't really sold out at Ace, but so it's pretty easy. Delivered by 9:46. Yeah, I hadn't even left my house yet. I was parked, so I jetted. I got there at 9:39, so it was 7 minutes early on that one. Cool, good start to the day too. So 9:39. 3 minutes later, I get this 307 for 4.8 miles. I'm super far away. I wouldn't do this anyway, even if I was sitting right by the store. Although there's a shorter route. It's not 4.8 miles if you were at the store. But anyway, we didn't take that. Not even close. 9:43. We got 674 for 4.4 miles. I did take this one. Excuse me, because I go. There's a shortcut. A lot of you know that, but it's kind of like an A to B from the location pickup to the house. So I did take this. Delivered by 10:03. I got there at 10:03. So $4 tip too. It's pretty nice. So good start to the day. 10:15. What is that? 12 minutes later. 5:25. 3.1 miles. I'm not even close to McDonald's. I'll take that. 10:31. Delivered by 10:29, and that guy tipped me $1. That happened a few times today, actually. So that was cool. Yeah. And then that same minute, I get the 685 for 7.8 miles. Not a chance. Like, even if that was 6.85 for 3.5 miles, that's kind of borderline rough, but that's just unacceptable. So anyway, 10:29. 10:30, I get the 652. So I just had delivered. I got that crappy order or offer right before this, and then I get this. So I take this. Most likely they'll be ready, and I'll be on time. So it is Starbucks. So delivered by 10:47. 10:48. That's not bad. 4.25 tip too. 11:14. What is that? Oh, that's a long time. Oh, so I missed the screenshot. I don't know. I delivered something for $4. It must not have been that bad. Otherwise, I don't know. I don't know why I missed that screenshot, to be honest with you. So we got there at 11:14. $2 tip, probably decent on him. 4 minutes later, get this 525 for 3.1 miles. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll do that. I kind of knew where it was too. So delivered by 11:32. Got there at 11:29. That's cool. McDonald's wasn't that bad today. I wasn't there a lot, but so 11:29. 11:45 took a little while. 575 for 2.5 miles. Taco Bell. Oh yeah, so I remember this order. So I took this order, and on the way there, or when I was there, they gave me this add-on, and I'm like, yeah, I'll take it. The first order is gonna have to wait a little bit, but when I got there, like inside and just sitting down waiting for the orders, her order was just coming up, but I got a message from her saying, "Gosh, are they still cooking my food?" And I'm like, "Hey, I just got here. Someone else must have unassigned from your order. Your food is ready. I'm coming. I'm bringing it to you right now." So I unassigned from this 475 one just because that customer, she had ordered at 11:15. She said, and it's 11:49 right now when I accepted that. So she waited a long time. I mean, the drive-through was long, but obviously, it was rough. And I didn't even get that. I'll tell you why. So I did deliver to the 575 one. It wasn't. I wouldn't call it on time because she delivered way earlier. But when I was explaining to her, I'm like, hey, I kind of got lucky because someone unassigned from your order and your food was done when I got there. I'm like, it's probably fresh. They just made it. So, but she was kind of bitter. And then she looked at the receipt and she's like, there was no chalupa on there and there was no soft taco. And I'm like, we just get what the receipt says on our app. And then she shows me her app, what she ordered. And there was like a chalupa there and a soft taco. It wasn't in the bag. She was pissed. I'd be surprised if I don't get a bad review for that. I don't think that DoorDash will allow that, but so anyway, I did deliver that, and then I was talking to her. When I was talking to her, I got this order. So I took this 2 orders, pretty simple. I think I was pretty close on time on that one. Yeah, 1576, 6.7 miles, but yeah, I guess it was. I mean, that's just what I did. Drive a lot of miles today, not a lot, but more than I would prefer. So delivered by 12:44. I got there at 12:40 for both of them. Good deal. One of them was like 2 apple juices, so good on them. DoorDash pay is high. DoorDash pay is getting higher here, I think. Anyway, let's move on here. 12:40, 12:41, 7:41 for 4.2 miles. Now, took this for sure. Mexi Tacos is generally slow, one of the slower carts in town, so that was kind of close, actually. But I figured, hope they're ready, but no. Had to wait, like she said, 5 to 7 more minutes, and it was about that. So, delivered by 12:58. Got there at 103. It's not that bad. $5 tip, too. Good on them. 105. 6:30 for 3.2 miles, Nomads, and 7-Eleven. Alcohol. I did do this. These guys were watching the Ducks game today, too. And they were kind of sad because they were down at the time. So delivered by 121. It's funny, I talked to Nomads about yesterday's blunder too. How an order got canceled. I got paid for it. She had to reorder. But they took care of that and everyone got paid and everyone's fine. So, but anyway, so delivered by 121. I got there at 122. And she actually added a dollar tip too after that. So good on her. 122. 4 minutes later, I get 924. For 5.7 miles, yeah, I took this. Shred Town was all the way on the right over there, and Nomads was to my left. It's a pickup to my left. So I thought the Shreds order, I don't know, was worth it. I did this, and it kept me like right in the zone, basically. So I went over to Shred Town on the right first, and they wanted me to go pick up the pizza, before I delivered the other order. So, but I delivered to that house on the left. Then I went and picked up the pizza just above it. It's kind of blocked out. And they weren't even ready, actually, so it worked out perfectly. Like a minute or two I had to wait, not long. And then I delivered to that house. So got paid there, $5 for the pizza, and only $1.50 for the Shred Town. That's kind of a weak tip, actually. And that pizza guy actually tipped me an extra dollar, too. He came out to get it. I handed it to him, so... 147 now. A minute later, I get this. I'll take that. Yeah, I was just leaving that delivery, so. 201. Delivered by 201. Yeah, 159. Oh, no, I got this stacked. Yeah, or I accepted this offer. It took a while. These were both late. Even this one. Delivered by 205. Yeah, we got there at 209 for him and 216 for the other one, so... Kind of bad on them. I'm not a great dasher sometimes, so. 216. Right away, I get this 546, and I'm way up there. That's easy. I think that was ready. I'm almost positive that was ready on the way back down, too. So 3.8 miles. Delivered by 234. I got there at 229. And take that all day. $3 tip, good enough. And I was far away. They're kind of feeding me today. Or maybe just busy. I don't know. So 229. Then I get the 612 for 3.5 miles. Yeah, we'll do that. Arby's. Yeah, I just had delivered, so. And by there anyway, so we'll do that. There's also a shortcut there. Delivered by 245. Got there at 240. So, yeah, 375 tip. Good on them. A lot of DoorDash base pay is more than $2 nowadays. I don't know what's going on with that, but. 250. Yeah, so when I delivered this one, this kid was talking to me. I got caught with people talking to me. A little kid, too. And he's just like chatting me up, and I'm taking this screenshot. And when I go to press done at the bottom, I got an order, and I didn't look at it. But, so I accepted it. And I could see that it was $7.70, but I didn't know the miles or anything. I looked at the map. It was an order I may have taken or may have not, but it took a while to get there. So $2.40, we'll say we got that order. And we got there 16 minutes later. I don't know what the estimated time was or delivery time should have been, but so another screenshot missed, but $770. I'll take it. So 256. Oh, and right when I got to that, there, my car hit 190 milestone today. Glad you guys can share this with me. This is awesome. God bless Hyundai, man. They don't mess around. This car runs like the same as when I bought it, and that was at 140,000. So, God, love you, car. Love Hyundai. Move on. 3 o'clock, 2105, 6.9 miles. I'm getting kind of tired at this point too. I think this might be my last one. 20 items and a 7-Eleven. The 7-Eleven was milk. I was on my way to grocery outlet, and she got a gallon of milk. And I'm like, why would she do that? If there's not, I'm going to grocery outlet. Well, why would she just not order milk there? Apparently she couldn't. So when I get to grocery outlet, it just said like any whole milk. So it wouldn't let her order like Eberhardt's or whatever she wanted to get. So one good thing about her is she communicated really well. I love that when the customers communicate, because it just makes our job easier, less stressful, and we get you what you want. So, yeah, anyway, so we did that. It's kind of far, and it's also, I'm not saying by my house, but I'm out of the zone a little bit, but it's much closer to my house. So, 349 delivered by, got 345. That's what happens, customers, when you cooperate and communicate while we're shopping for you. So, $10 tip for the grocery outlet, 0 for the 7-Eleven. That's funny. Anyway, so I think, yeah, that's it. We called it a day. We called it a week. Let's look at the stats here. 133.36. 58 of that was DoorDash Pay, and 74 was customer tips. 6.5 hours dash time. 5 hours 18 active. Gosh, that makes it easier. It makes it such an easier day when that happens. Yeah, so that boils down to, on the day, almost $20.50 an hour. So yeah, 6.5. But if you break down the week, it's $651 total, and we're done. $255 dash pay and $391 tips. Man, tips really matter. Jeez. And that other pay, that blunder I made that I actually got paid for. But yeah, 36.5 hours, 104 deliveries. You can see the breakdown by days. And so that, if you want to go deeper, it's $17.80 an hour over the 36.5 hours there. So, not a bad week. I actually did the math on this too. And if I were to have worked 52 hours this week with averaging, $17.80, I would have ended up with $9.25 or so. And I believe that too. I can kind of feel it. But in order to get to 1,000, I would have had to put in 56 hours. So, and that's not even guaranteed, but that's a pretty good estimate. So, at least things are coming back. And so that was my week. Kind of like I said, false advertising. But anyway, taking tomorrow off. Hope to see you guys next week. Hope you guys are doing well, man. Have a good weekend. Peace out.